Good morning, good morning, good morning, Borida. Welcome to Farmer Ben's YouTube channel. Croiso, Farmer Ben's channel YouTube. I probably got the second bit wrong there. So here we are once again. Great Britain, the curiously built base with a big sort of gap down the middle for some reason. I don't quite understand why. Anyway, let's not dwell on why the base is so random. The little wavy man who's the losing man in this game. So we are here because a lot of people have been asking me about getting high events on high scores. Sorry, high scores on challenge events. And so we're going to have a look at how to do that now. Let's into the challenge event. So here's the challenge event, the Grand Heist. You can see this is my score on rare. So you can see I've got pretty high scores, and I'm currently second, which is going to be what I'm going to try and improve. These are the players who are on the scoreboard. Now, I would put reasonable money that most of the players in the top 10, probably the top 100 as well, have played Empires and Puzzles, which is the game made by the same company which came before this one. They tend to be the ones that know what they're doing in terms of challenge events, where getting high scores is down to a specific. I'm not going to lie, it's quite different. You are playing the same thing over and over again. It's not simple by any means. It is possible, and I think most people can do it if they know what they're up to. Certainly, excuse me. Up too early this morning. There are some players out there who can, who've got the teams and things like that, who may not have played Empires and Puzzles before and can do it. It's going to be just a case of making the best of what they have. Epic and Legendary, the same basic rules apply. Again, I don't know. I know Scarecrow plays Empires and Puzzles, or played Empires and Puzzles. Don't know Starling, but I would guess so. And then lastly, you've got Legendary. So Legendary, there we are. Same sort of thing, generally speaking. You'll see I'm second on rare, which I'm very, very pleased with. First would be nice. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'm going to be aiming for that today, at least for a chunk of today. Epic, I am third, and I'm hoping for top 10, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed I'm safe there. And where am I? 34th, which is down here a little bit. I'm hoping to stay top 100, so I'm reasonably confident on Legendary. So the only one I really want to focus on improving is Rare. So Rare, I am going to go into the stages. And I'm going to focus on the first one, because you can see my score goes 30, 34, 36. So really this first one should be closer to 32. So that, because generally speaking, the scores, if you're getting really high scores, all of the scores go up. So it will go. So supposing you had your first score was 28,000, your next one should be 30,000, your one after that would be 32, and so on. It goes up about 2,000 at a time until you get mission 6. When the bosses change, and then it should go up a little bit more. And mission 10 is kind of a rule unto itself, because it's the only one with 3 bosses and the most damage can be done. But basically, all your scores should always go up. So if your scores go sort of 30 to 34, 24, 36, then the one that's 24 is the one you need to work on improving. So you should always be able to score more on the following level than you did on the preceding one. In terms of getting through things very, very quickly indeed, this one is a really good example. Now, speed is really important, so I'm just going to explain that right now. Go for, you really want a 2-color team. Don't go for a rainbow team. 1 or 2 colors are really important for high scores. It does mean you'll replay a lot, because obviously with this, if the board is against me, it's going to take a long, long time. If the board isn't against me, it can go incredibly fast, and that's what you're aiming for, is incredibly fast. Speed is key. The other thing is maximum average tile damage, tile movements, and battle items. Those are the 3 things you're going to need. So battle items wise, you can see I haven't got any defensive battle items at all. You can take later on in the game some healing potions, make a bit of a difference, because you probably won't have a healer, because a healer's a hero that might slow you down a bit. You can. Oh, excuse me, goodness me. Right, sure. You can have a healer. Healers are quite useful and will improve your health bonus. More of that in a moment. So let's go straight into the fight. You want to be ready to look at the board quickly. So I'm going to scan the board fairly quickly when we start. Or hopefully will, if it starts. Right, okay. Now I'm going to slow down a bit here because I can see that there is no sort of particularly amazing move on the screen. Now, what I'm doing for this here is if there isn't an immediately obvious opening amazing move in the first move or two, and I'm just not seeing one here, it'll just give me a bit of a chance to explain things a bit better. So to start off with, I'm looking for a move that will trigger a fairly hefty combo. I want a good combo because that'll affect my average tile to move basis. So if I've got, say, my first combo is a combo 10, then when they work out my average, if that's the only move I was to make, then my average would be a combo 10 for one move. If I then second my next move wasn't a combo, then that average is halved to combo 5, or 5 and a bit, because it'd be 11 tile moves for two actual moves, if that makes any kind of sense. Kind of hard to explain that one. That's how you get the high match bonus anyway. So let's say that I do that. There we are, one move. So this is going to be a low scoring one. Boom, 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 boom. Tile going up here. See the green tiles at the moment, because this is only the first level. The green tiles do an awful lot of damage, few hundred per green tile, and they will do even more against this mob here if I can actually hit her, which I may not be able to. Because green is obviously strongest against blue. So that's one of the other things. You want to choose your colour depending on what mobs and bosses are on the screen. So these ones, I know I'm up against blue and purple. Two colours to think about taking are green and yellow. You obviously don't want to take purple, because purple on this one is the reflective colour. So anybody who, if I took any purple heroes, they would almost certainly kill themselves. And yeah, those are probably the best colours. It will mean that green is weakest against the boss, because that's the thing with the game. Often there'll be one colour, there'll be occasions you can't pick the right colour, and you just have to move on. Now this is a move that's actually going to trigger a little combo, not a very good one, but a little. And boom, 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 boom. So when you get onto the bosses, this one is really not going to be a high score, because my time is very, 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 very high. You want your time realistically to be as short as humanly possible, because time bonus is the easiest one to control. The time bonus will go up and up and up. The time bonus goes down and down and down as the time goes up. You'll also see that my team is not very healthy, because I haven't got any healers or anything like that. And that's fine, because this was just an example to sort of quickly go through it, this one. Now, the next, I'm going to say the next 6, I will just skip if I don't get a great screen. And then number 7, I will then start looking for one with a reasonable screen, and just go for it to just show you the speed you can do it with. Anyway, so here we are. So enemies defeated. That stays the same. You can't affect that one. I believe that is just to say you've killed everyone. Time bonus. Time bonus is obviously how quickly you can do it. Match bonus, as I say, is kind of done on how many tiles go off with each move you make. And bigger combos will trigger a bigger match bonus. So that's really helpful. Health bonus, obviously, is how much health your heroes have left. A really good health bonus, there is a set limit to it, because it will be 100%. It means none of your heroes have been hurt or wounded. Taking some health potions can quickly restore. Very, very early levels on rare, you probably won't need the health bonus, the health kits, because you are just going for mega quick, and the chances are you won't suffer much damage, generally speaking. Continue penalty is the last one. Continue penalty means you've used the 75 gold to continue a mission, and you get a penalty for that, so that takes away from your time. Now, you may think that, well, I should never do that, blah, 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 blah. But to be fair, the stage completion rewards are really worth having. So if you go into rewards, you will see. Can I go into rewards? The tier completion rewards. Okay, now for come back to rewards. What we do? So for rare, you get a world energy flask, 3 tickets, 1 flashbang, and I think no, there's nothing amazing there. The world energy flask is handy, but nothing amazing. If you go into epic, then for completing it, for completing epic, you also get a what do you call it, risk computer. That's really, really, really useful. You're going to want them. Risk computer is very important. And for legendary, you get same sort of. Oh, and you get a backpack now as well. I've just realised. You get similar sort of stuff. More world energy flasks, surgical kits, Kevlar vests, and so on. Kevlar vest defibrillator. So you've got a few of the rare items that you really want. So it's always worth trying to complete every tier of the event. And if that means spending 75 gold on the last couple of levels, that is easily worth it for the stuff you get. So don't forget that. It really is worth completing it. And battle items, as I say, kind of key to that. And anybody who watched my last video will see how I did it on Legendary. And the same basic rule applies. Battle items are probably more important than anything else for getting them. So here we are. So we're going to do number 1 again, aren't we? So let's see. These ones I will skip if it doesn't go very well to begin with. So what I'm looking for is within the first 1, 2, maybe even 3 moves to have got a particularly sort of good set of combos going. So this will be a combo 2, combo 4, combo. 1 more move, couple of combos, but not really good enough, that one. Now, because I'm aiming really, 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 really high, I am looking to be through the first wave in about 15 seconds. That's what I'm aiming for. Let's see, this hopefully trigger a combo 3, combo 4, combo 3. A few good combos here. I should also say that what you kind of want is your combo should set you up to sort of shoot through the next stage. So this one, I'll show you hopefully a better score, because I can see I've got a reasonable screen to be getting a better score. I'm going to activate my little leapfrog here, because he will then boost the critical damage of the other 2. You'll see that less than a minute I'm on to the bosses. And bearing in mind, this isn't going to be amazing because I'm not using battle items to sort of skip through. But I'm on to the bosses very, very quickly, which is what I'm aiming for. So yeah, I'm not wasting back here, which is, but it should still hopefully come out fairly quick. Ooh, I was hoping there would be a green combo there. There we are. Here we are. So now the greens are all ready, and I can go pew 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 pew. The pew 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 sound is really important to it as well. You need to be making that at the top of your voice, especially if you have friends and family in the room, and they don't know what you're doing. So there we are. And now you can see this one now compared to last time. Time bonus is much higher. Match bonus is higher. Health bonus is higher because there was less damage done. Still no continue penalty. Enemies defeated has stayed exactly the same. Can't affect that one, as I said. So 5,500, exactly the same as it was last time. And you get the usual sort of stuff at the end there. But there we are. So that one would be useful. I could have used battle items to make it quite a bit quicker. Didn't, but I could have. Let's have a look. Okay, so, a couple of combo moves, but nothing amazing. Throw that one away. I kind of want a good one to show you. It probably won't be good enough, if you see what I mean, but a good one to give you a cracking example. 2, 3, 4. I will show you on this one. This one's not. This one isn't going to. It's going to be quick. It may not be quick enough. It'll be quicker. This one I did. I'm not going to use battle items because I don't really need to. So 38 seconds. I'm onto the boss wave. Boom, 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 and this should probably get me through the boss wave as well. There. So my hero specials get me through it, and that is 50.9 seconds. Not bad. You know, I didn't use any battle items, didn't do it super quick. 28,391. So that's a pretty high score. You'll see my health bonus again is higher because I took less damage because it was quicker. Just didn't get hit. Time is a lot higher, which is fixed. Match bonus, I think it's about the same as it was last time. So that's how you get a good score. And that is a good score, 28,391. I'd normally be fairly sort of happy with 28,391. But for a really, 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 really epic score, you need to go above that. Nah. So the first few moves are crucial, and if the first few moves don't pay off, give up. Not necessarily give up. Don't use battle items. What I do quite a lot is when the first few moves don't work out, I just hit auto. Now, this is one that comes down to your play style, your time, and whatever else have you. Because I will hit auto and just let auto take over, whilst I go and get on with other things. Sleepy, who I know watches some of the videos at least, will know that I have to go and do the washing up fairly regularly. But there are various other tasks I go off and do. So it's not always about getting through. So for me, I can do that. I'll just go, you know what, there we go, off I go, and I'm on to the boss wave. Now, that screen was a really good one. Now, you'll notice I haven't used the battle items yet, and I'm still kind of hoping for an example which would make it worthwhile showing you the battle items. I'm reasonably sure, well, such things do come. Again, 28,577, I think that's the time bonus is slightly lower. I think the health bonus and match bonus are slightly higher. So those are the kind of things that you can do. Let me see. I might just have to show you on the next one. So let's suppose that I have a perfect screen on the phone. And everything has gone really, really well, and all of my green heroes have got their weapons charged. Let's see. Yeah, here we are. Now this isn't a good one, but now you can see all of my green heroes except Leapfrog are charged. So what I could do is just lob a load of bombs. I'm using flash bombs. Normally I'd use the grenades because they're quicker, but I'm just trying to save a few grenades straight onto the boss. So I've basically skipped the second wave. You do that. You skip a wave with battle items. Obviously, that's very good for your time bonus. Takes you straight through to the bosses. So your time bonus there, you can see, even with not particularly good screen, I managed to keep the time right down. You can also use the battle items on the bosses. That can be really effective as well. You'll see there my time bonus is, I think, higher than it was on the last game. My match bonus is last round match bonus is quite a lot lower. Phew. So no particularly amazing example to show you, but this is the basic key principles to getting a high score. So the three elements that you can affect is health, match, and speed. Speed involves really good screens and battle items. So a lot of players will replay over and over and over again. I mean, I have, I think I've used, I think it was about 17 world energy flasks in total. So I've played it over and over and over and over again. The battle items are for skipping through, grenades, bombs, whatever else have you. I don't think there's any level I've completed without using battle items for speed, and then that just leaves the health bonus, which, to be fair, on the first few levels, if you get it right, if you get a perfect screen, the enemy don't even really get a move, so you don't get hit. So you don't need to take healing stuff. Later on in the game, once it slows down a little bit and you can't get through it quickly, then you want healing stuff. But really, you do want to be very, very aggressive on your attack. Okay, so I hope that there's stuff in there. As I say, it is frustrating. It's not easy. It's not something which you can just do at the drop of a hat. You have to be quite determined, and you have to be willing to replay over and over and over and over again to get really tip-top scores. But the principles hold for all 3 tiers of difficulty, and you can do it. If you've got a reasonable team and a good craft place where you can make up to level 19 items, because you might need chronoblasters for legendary, you can get through it. You can get a really good score on the game. So I hope that was helpful for everyone. It's kind of giving you the key principles. I'm afraid I haven't been able to give you an example of like a mega high score. It would be nice to, because I want a mega high score. But there we are. Take care of yourselves. Good luck on the event, everyone. I hope that it all goes well, and I hope that there are tips here which, if they don't help you out with this event, will at least help you out with the next one. Recommend this video to your friends and relatives and enemies and anybody else you know. Okay, so it remains for me to say, may death come swiftly to your enemies. This is Farmer Ben saying good luck and goodbye.